So now let's start the Python crash course for a data science part 2. In this crash course we are going to see the indexing of a string list and nested lists and how to do the slicing and dicing. So what is called indexing of a string? So indexing allow you to access the individual character in a string directly by using the numeric value, and string indexing is started with the 0 based in Python. So what does it mean by? It's mean by the first character in a string has a 0 index, second is 1, third is 2, and it's so on. So let's see with some example. So let's say x equal to hello. It's called x. So it's printing the hello. But if we want to see the first letter h, so how we can call here? We can use as a square bracket and 0 as the first index, 0 indexing. So you can see that first character h. The same way, if you want to see that o, so o is coming in which index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 index. So it's called h equal to 4. You can see the o. So same way here, each element, each character is considered as a each element. So suppose we can see in few more example. Okay, so that's fine. Now let's see, suppose if I call as 0 colon. So what does it mean by? It's mean by the it is saying that key start with the 0 and grab everything beyond it. That means it's going to print everything with start with the 0 indexing. Let's see, let's show you. See here, it's going to print you everything. So same way, if we are going to see, so colon 4. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that he grab everything. Okay, grab everything up to but not including the index 4. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So up to this is coming 4 index. So it's going to grab everything but not 4th index. It means it's going to grab up to this, and as we can see here, this one. So same way, now we can club these two example in one. So let's see, we are going to club it 0, 4. So what's going to be the output? Going to be the same way. If we are going to that 8, do we have any 8? Yeah, so it's going to show you same. Suppose you can also this one 2 grab 6. So what's it's going to show you? 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to show you up to this. See, D, F, S, F. So that's called as indexing of a string. So now let's move into the list in a Python. So what is list? So list are used to store the multiple items in a single variable. Okay, list are a sequence of elements set in a square bracket. Generally we used to create a list inside a square bracket separated by a comma. Okay, it can have any numbers items, and they may have a different types. It can be the integer, a float, a string. So let's see this in an example. Okay, so how we can create a list? This is a list. Okay, it's called list. Alt enter. Okay, if you want to create few more lists, so let's see. 3, C. This is also a list. What is here? Comma is missing. This is also a list. We can also show that like suppose my comma 1 comma 1 comma 2. This is also a list inside a list. So this is called list. So list can take any data. Now I am going to show you how we can add element in a list. That is called that we used to do by using appending method. So append dot append we use. What it will do is use for the adding element to the list. So let's create a variable for the list first. My list, suppose a comma c. Okay, now call this variable. It's loading. Okay, so this is our list. So if we want to add one character in this list, so how we can add it? List, we have to call the append method. Append, we have to pass that particular character. Suppose let's d. So now see, now call that variable. Now see here, we can see d is added in our initial element, and now list become this one. So in that way we used to add our elements. So now let's move to the next topic. Next topic is indexing of a list. So indexing of a list is the same way as we saw here, indexing of a string. Okay, so now let's show you some with example. Okay, so let's call that my list, previously what we have created. So this is our list. Okay, so suppose if I want to see this a, okay, so same way we can call first index, and Python is a zero based in zero index based. 0, you can see the same way. If you want d, so you can see this one. A second, my 0 1 2 3, it's up to 3 only. So d. Now if I want only b and c, so how we can call it? Suppose my list, we can use 0 1, so it will be 1 colon, we want only c, so 0 1 0 1 2 and 3. So if we call 3, so it will only take up to 2. So now see b and c. So in that way we are going to do the indexing of our lists. We can also reassigning the position. So if I want to first element to be the something different, I just call it. We can also reassign that one. So let's show you how I can reassign. Let's call my list. So this is our list. Now suppose let's see, I want to change this one with some other okay string word. So how I can do that? This a is present on 0 index. 0 index equal to what I want to do, come to let's see new. Okay, new. Now again call the list. So now see the age become new. So in that way we can reassigning the position of character in a list. So now let's move to the next topic. The next topic is called nested list. Nested list means a list can be have another list as an item. This is called a nested list. The list inside a list, generally basically we can see the list inside a list is called nested list. So let's see with some example. Let's see nested list is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, okay, So it's run. Now let's call that list. Okay, so this is our output. So if we want to grab 5, suppose if I want to grab 5, so how we can do that? So let's see how we can grab this 5. Let me call this variable list. Okay, so first we will do part by part. So we will first break it into up to this part. This is one list and this is another list inside the list. Okay, so we can see that 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Up to 3 index is there, first one. So let's we want this one. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's call 3. So we can see that 4 and 5, but our target is to find the this 5. So now how we can do that? We can call 0, 0, 1. We can again do one square bracket and we call 1. So we can see as the output as 5. See, now let's take one more example. So let's next. Four, 5. Okay. Now call this variable. It's going to show you. Now my target is to find this data science. So how I can do that? Suppose I can consider this one element, this one as one element. Okay, so where is that 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, first I'll call third index. It's going to give me this one. So now but my target is to find this data science. So I'm going to consider this entire as a single list. So at what index this one is, my data science is 0, 1, 0, 1 and 2 in second index. So let's call second index also. So now I can see this data science, and suppose if we call 0 index, so it's going to be the data science. And same thing if I'm going to call inside print, if I want to print this list. So now see, so in that way we can do that nested list. We can call each and every elements and characters. Let's have a quick recap. So first our topic was the indexing of a string. Here we can call each and every character elements by using the index. Just simply we have to create a square bracket and we have to call that numeric value of that index. Same way we have to do the slicing and dicing. Here 0 colon means it's going to grab everything, okay, along with the 0. Here colon 4 means it's going to grab, it's here column 4 means it's going to grab everything, but it's going to exclude the 4. It's not going to capture the 4th index. Okay, so the same way it's, if we suppose here considering 2 colon 6 means it's going to consider everything with its second index up to 5th index. It's going to exclude the 6th index. Same way it's a list. How we can create a list? We can create a list by in a square bracket by create every elements separated by the comma. A list can be the numeric, integer, yeah, anything, string. If we have to add, we can call dot append. We can add it any element by calling the append. Indexing of a list, same way as we did a string indexing. We have to call the particular index. And nested list, you can see that we can do the reassigning by calling the new, and you can see the nested list in that list inside the list. And so that's all for today. Thank you.